Thank you very much, Jen. That's what this is all about. We're trying to change women's lives. Our Morning for Hope is in support of the Canadian Women's Foundation. It's an organization that's dedicated to giving women and girls a chance at a better life. And here with how they help, we've got Crystal Laborello joining us from the board. We want to talk, if we can, about where this money is going to go and how this money is going to help for anybody who hasn't missed that so far.
So anybody who donates today or anytime, all the proceeds are going to stay in Manitoba. So that means it's going to help support the 21 shelters in Manitoba. 50% of the proceeds will go there, and 50% of the proceeds will go towards community-based programs that help rebuild women's lives and create opportunities for young people to learn more about healthy teen relationships.
We'll want to talk about that in a minute, but I also want to talk about some of the survivors who joined us to share their stories. Amazingly brave women who shared their stories. But we often hear that the abuse went on for years, or they went back to the abuser. How do we explain that behavior to people?
I think there's a number of reasons that happens. You know, a lot of the times women become isolated. The partner will isolate them, remove them from their family, their friends, so then they feel they don't have anybody to go to. We often hear about economic dependence. They don't have any money. Their partner controls all of the finances. Therefore, they don't feel they can leave. They're tied to their partner because of the household finances. And fear. You know, they're threatened on a regular basis. If you ever leave, I'm going to take your children. I'm going to, that type of thing. So it can be very scary.
And you mentioned that particular word control there too as well, because we hear that over and over again. Before I let you go, I want to touch on the men's role in this. We've talked so much about the survivors, but what's the message we want to get out to the men out there?
I think it's really important to tell men, or that men should know, that they have a really important role in this, and that it's not okay to ever lay a hand on your partner, and that in order for relationships to be healthy and positive, that it's a balancing act between you and your partner, and that you should never be in a situation where you lose control and strike your partner. And not only is domestic violence about hitting, there's also sexual violence that happens in relationships, so that's another important part, that control happens in a number of ways.
Yeah, the control happens in lots of different ways, and it's a conversation that we need to have with our daughters, and equally as importantly, with our sons.
Absolutely.
For information, for help, all you got to do is go to morningforhope.ca for all the information. Coming up, we're going to talk with a couple of celebs who've been helping us today. We got Chris and Dave joining us from Doc Walker. We'll talk to them as they man the phone lines. They are waiting for your call. Coming up on BT.